Oh, cool.
So, yeah, from Austin.
Did we have someone else join the?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
just had some issues, but
Cool.
here now, so
Perfect.
Oh, cool,
Okay.
man.
Awesome. Sorry about that, guys. Just had
No,
to
you're man.
get that done real quick. Okay, so should we just kind of go over the quiz like we normally do? All
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
right, cool. So, number one, I had C.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Number two. Now this one was a little weird just because it took me, well, I was confused about the U-form measure, but I calculated everything and I got 6.5.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I actually left it blank because I did not really get what it was talking about.
Okay. Yeah, because in the reading there's like a table that they give you. Like it has like U3, well, it has U1, U2, U3, U4, U5, U6. And then it tells you how to calculate whatever it is.
Oh,
So,
yes. Okay, I know what you're talking about in the book. Yeah.
yeah. So,
Sections.
let me go to that real quick. What did you guys get for number two?
I
Or
actually
who?
left that one blank too.
Okay. So, here's the, if I can find it. I think it was this page. This page? Oh, right here. No. Oh my gosh, this book.
This was a long chapter.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yep.
stuff in it. Okay. So on page 15-1B, at the bottom it has measures of labor underutilization. So it has U1 through U6, and it tells you what they do to get to that point. So it says the total unemployed plus discouraged workers as a percentage of civilian labor force plus discouraged workers. So what I did is I took total unemployed plus discouraged workers, which is right there at 7 million,
Yeah.
and then you take the civilian labor force plus discouraged workers. And how I found the discouraged workers is I took total employment and so I took total unemployment plus discouraged workers minus the total unemployment, which ended up being 8, or 0.8 in this situation. So it would have been 108 million
Yeah.
for civilian labor force in that. So I took the 7.0 divided by 108 million and got 6.48. So it'd be 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks right. That makes sense.
Okay, cool.
I mean that sounds good to me. I'd have to I'll have to pull up the U4 chart thing. So
Yeah, I was like, where the heck is that?
yeah,
That it's like that's nowhere in the chapter. What's going on?
I
So,
I cool. Well,
um,
that sounds good to me. That makes sense how you
cool.
explained it and stuff. So
Okay, cool. All right, and then 3, for this one, I didn't really know what this one would
I
be.
I put A. Um, let's see, because all else equal, which of the following would increase the unemployment rate? So I guess I was looking at like the definition of an unemployed person, right? It's someone who's actively searching for a job and
Right.
is out of a job. And so, for instance, number one is an increase in the number of women who return to work after being stay at home mothers. And so they're actively looking for a job. And then for two, it's preference among older men to retire early. And so that will, hold on. A preference among older men to retire early. Yeah, this one you have to really think about it.
See, I got only, well, it would be answer B, just because an increase in the number of women who return to work after being stay-at-home mothers, that
Yeah.
would increase the number of workers in the population, and so it would dilute the unemployment rate.
I got 3 as well.
So
3.
only 3.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was only 3, just because. Let's see, increasing the maximum number of weeks for which someone can. Yeah, because that would mean that people would stay unemployed longer, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would, but then again, they wouldn't be actively searching for jobs, though, right?
Well, technically, if they're getting unemployment benefits, that means that they are technically searching for a job, because if they're getting unemployment, that means that they're technically in that unemployed area, because that they're still in the workforce,
Yeah.
because you have that. So you have the labor force, and then you have unemployment, and then you have everything else outside that. People
Okay.
who are outside that technically can't get the government unemployment benefits. Is that right?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if all of you guys got 3, I'm definitely gonna trust you on that, and the way you explained it makes sense. So
Now, when you guys say 3, are you saying like the third answer down, or just like the 3I only?
the 3I.
So B. Sorry.
So answer B.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, I got C, just because when somebody's retiring early, I mean, it doesn't really say if they're collecting benefits or not. So if somebody's retiring early prior to that, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of a gray area, but I would think that that would increase the unemployment rate as well, because they should be working, but they retired early.
Right.
But the thing about that though is them retiring actually opens up more jobs, and if they retire early, they're not really considered unemployed.
They're retired.
Yeah, they're retired, and them leaving the company opens up a bunch of slots for people to get hired in the company. So does that make sense? That's how I'm at it.
Yeah, it makes a little sense.
I'm just worried about how the question stated. It just says all else equal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's come back to that, I guess. We
Okay.
can say it's either B or C, but we'll come back to it.
Okay.
4, marginally attached workers are people who are?
B.
B.
Yes.
All right.
Alright, and then 5, refer to that. So, let's see, suppose that the Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the entire adult population of Mankiland can be categorized as follows. Excuse me. 25 people employed, 3 million people unemployed, 1 million discouraged workers, 1 million people who are either students, homemakers, retirees, or other people who are not seeking employment. So labor force participation rate. So that technically would be
28 million.
yeah. Well, does that include the discouraged workers?
No, because they're no longer looking for jobs.
Oh yeah, okay. So the participation rate, wouldn't we take let's see, how much is that total? 25, 3. Well, wouldn't it be Wouldn't it be 90?
93.3 is what I got.
Do we count the people who are out of the workforce, or who are out of that?
See, and that's what I was kind of wondering. I think so. The labor force participation rate, I think it draws from just everyone who's surveyed. So that includes people who are discouraged workers or homemakers. So it includes everyone. That's what I figured. So I did 28 million divided by 30 million and multiplied that by 100 and got 93.3.
Yeah, I know it's either C or D. So we'll go with C. Fine.
Okay.
Okay, evidence from research studies by economists. Let's see, shows increase employment.
I put A.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
I mean it says that in the book that when there's more like benefits offered from the government under unemployment, or like the efforts for people to like start job searching goes down, incentive goes down.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Okay, and then 7, Gwen is an unpaid worker in her family's restaurant. The Bureau of Labor Statistics counts Gwen as, and I put C.
I put B, but I guessed. Yeah, I got C as well because I think I read that in like the very first part of the chapter is they're still included if they're like working in like a family restaurant, but they're not paid. It still counts as employed.
Right.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. That makes sense.
Perfect. Okay, and suppose that the Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the entire adult population of Manqueland can be categorized as follows. So the 25 million people employed, 3 million people unemployed, 1 million discouraged, 1 million there. What is the unemployment rate? So isn't it the entire workforce divided by the amount of people unemployed?
Yeah, so it's the number unemployed divided by the labor force times 100.
Okay, so that would be, wouldn't it be 3 million divided by 30?
Yeah. And
So
then multiplied by 100.
I guess the closest answer would be 10.7%, right?
Yeah, that's what I got.
What do you, is that what everyone else got too?
Well, I think I was doing it wrong because I just did like 3 over 25, and that's 12 exactly. But
oh, that's right. Oh, that's actually right.
Oh,
because
is it?
because it's just the labor force. It doesn't include. Oh yeah, I don't think it includes.
The discouraged workers and.
Yeah. So I think it's just by 25, which would be 12%. Let me just double check the book and make sure. So the labor force, yeah, includes employed and unemployed. So to find the unemployed percentage, you would divide the employed by the unemployed, right? Or no, would you do the entire labor force, right? Wouldn't you? So that would include unemployed.
Yeah, so unemployed over the labor, over the labor force.
Right. So that would be 25 plus 3. So 28. So that would be 3 divided by 28. It's 10.7. There we go. Okay.
All right. C.
Hmm.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So we were right. It's just we know exactly how to figure it out. So okay. 9. Unemployment that results because it takes time for workers to search for jobs that best suit their tastes and skills is called
I put D.
frictional.
Yeah.
I don't.
I got structural unemployment.
Where is that?
Dang it, I got natural, so I don't know.
Oh dang. Okay, let's consult the book here.
I got Abraham Lincoln.
That's awesome. So let's see. This we find in 4 ways. So unemployment that results from the process of matching workers and jobs is sometimes called frictional employment. Let's see. Unemployment of this source. And then next 3 explanations for the number of jobs available in the market. This occurs when the quantity of labor supplied exceeds quantity demanded, and that's called structural unemployment.
I'm pretty sure it's frictional because frictional it takes individuals time to find jobs that are suitable to their skills and abilities.
Yeah, that's actually, I just clicked on the definition. It says unemployment that results because it takes time for workers to search for jobs that best suit their tastes and skills.
Yeah, you're right. I
What was
was wrong.
It's D.
D.
Number 9 is D. Okay, who in the adult population is counted as employed? So that is the people who.
So I put D for that one.
People, neither people who are temporarily absent from their job nor people who work without pay in a family member's business.
Yeah.
So that is counted as employed. Wait, neither people?
Yeah, because they're not temporarily absent from their job, and they don't work without pay in like a family business because they're employed.
And the question was, who in the adult population is counted as employed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're just temporarily gone, so.
Okay. So D?
Wait, actually, you know what? Hold on.
Because it's not making sense with the question.
It's not D because people who are temporarily absent are still considered employed.
Yeah, because it says neither people, but that just lists people who are counted.
So it would be
So it would be B, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be B.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad, guys. I didn't read that through very well.
I was reading. I was like, what?
The people that work without pay are not counted as employed.
So people who work without pay in a family member's business are counted as employed.
Yeah, but they're not part of the labor force.
Wait.
So is it A then, or?
Wait a second. Okay. Who in the adult population is counted as employed in the U.S. labor statistics? So we know people that are temporarily absent from their job are still employed. So they're still counted. And we know that people who work in a family business without being paid are considered employed. So wouldn't that be B?
No, it would be A. Because B says people who are temporarily absent from their job.
Oh, but not people. Okay,
yeah,
I didn't read the question. I didn't read the problem that well, or the answer. So yeah, it'd be A. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't see the not.
Yeah, I don't know why that one just the answers were worded really weird.
Yeah. Okay, which of the following is not a reason economics experience structural unemployment? So structural unemployment is unemployment that results because the number of jobs available in some labor markets is insufficient to provide a job for everyone who wants one. So that would probably be.
I put D. But no, I'm thinking that it's actually A.
I think I put A.
Yeah, so we
I
will
think
examine
A.
3 possible reasons for the above equilibrium. Oh, for the above equilibrium wage, minimum wage laws, unions, and efficiency wage. So it's not job search.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's A.
It would be A. Yeah.
Okay. If changing consumer preferences increase the demand for satellite radios and decrease the demand for video cassette recorders, the economy will likely exhibit. So I need to read that again.
Is it C?
A decrease in natural rate of unemployment.
Wait, did someone say C?
That's what I put.
Oh, C.
Yeah, that's what I
okay.
do.
I thought you said B. Yeah, I think that's right.
I was stuck between either it being A or C.
We'll go with C.
Okay.
On that one. Okay. What'd you guys get for 13?
I skipped that one.
What did you say?
I put D.
B? Okay.
No, D.
Oh,
D.
D.
Can reduce either for, yeah, okay. It's D. Pretty sure. Okay, 14. If there were no factors keeping wages from researching equilibrium, then there would be no, I want to say C.
Yeah, that's what I put.
Okay, you guys agree with C on 14? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
All right. If unemployment is 2,000 workers, then the minimum wage must be.
I put B, 5. Because if you put it on the graph, if you go up to 5, and then you draw the 2 lines down to where the hundreds of workers are, the space in between those is 20, which equates to 2,000.
Okay. So wait, you said B, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. 16. Workers searching for jobs that best suit them is most closely associated with. That's frictional, right?
Yeah, I put B on that one.
Me too.
Cool.
Okay. And then 17. So with the $4 of minimum wage, would it be what side of the line would it be for the unemployed?
So the way that I figured this out, I don't know if it's right or not, but you draw the equilibrium, or not the equilibrium, but you draw the wage line at like 4. And then
okay.
where it connects with the supply and demand, you just draw it down, and then you do 70 workers minus 30 workers, and that gives you 4,000.
Got 4,000. Yeah, okay.
Sorry, 7,000 minus 3,000.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. Unions contribute to.
C.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because well, yeah, both frictional unemployment and the natural rate of unemployment.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. Okay, and then 19.
I got B.
I got B too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Cool.
Okay.
Last one. What'd you guys get for this one?
D.
B. I got C.
Let's see. Theory of efficiency.
I read this at the end of the chapter.
Theory of efficiency wages provides a possible explanation as to why. I couldn't remember this one, so I left it blank.
So like efficiency wages means that employers are paying higher than the equilibrium wage that other businesses are to incentivize like employees to stay there and work more efficiently.
Oh, okay,
So,
yeah.
So yeah, that's why I think it's C, because the firms would be inclined to keep their workers' wages above.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yes. So, and the book says right here, according to this theory, firms operate more efficiently if wages are above the equilibrium. Therefore, it may be profitable for firms to keep wages high even in the presence of surplus labor.
So, question about that then, because on question 19, wouldn't that mean that wages are higher than otherwise, or profits are higher than otherwise because they're keeping better workers?
Oh.
Well, no, because they're having to dish more money out to pay employees more.
Because I thought it said something in the book about their profits are higher because they retain their people.
Oh, that might be it. I don't. Yeah, you might actually. I don't know. I was just going off of common sense in my head, which probably isn't the best.
So the book says normally we expect profit maximizing firms to want to keep costs and therefore wages as low as possible. The wage theory is that paying high wages might be profitable because they might raise the efficiency of the firm's workers.
So it increases wages and profits.
Okay. Yeah, let's change it to A then. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll change that 19 to A. And then 20 was C, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good. Let's see
Cool.
what we get.
Alrighty, see you next week.
Alright, my friend. I'm gonna put the answers in the...
Yeah, sorry. I actually gotta get going too. Sorry, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
All right. See you, man.
We'll see ya. Okay.
You doing the test right now?
Yeah, I'm putting the answers in.
I'm submitting right now, so I'll tell you how we did.
Okay.
16 out of 20.
Oof. Dang.
Yeah.
So that's is that B minus or is that C plus?
It's a B minus.
Okay. All right. Man, we're showing a common trend in these quizzes, aren't we?
I know.
Gosh, that's funny.
Hey, it's a B. It's not a good B, but it's a B, so
Yeah, I mean,
I'll take it.
It's good enough.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good, man. Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.